on time. I made it. And 12 of you across platforms made it already. Hello, good morning. How is everybody doing today? Hey, Slay, Moxie, and all the other Foxy ladies. Hello. God, Seabrew came in early. Lord Thoth, Andrew, Wordna. John Washburn finally gets to catch live shows. He's usually on the replay. Good to see you. And got Hook. Salute. My heart goes out to you. And let's see. Got Pulse Mannequin and Slay. Welcome. So here I am. I haven't spoken out loud today, really. So a little bit of the who. But it is Friday, and we are going to be rolling into PRE-PRE-FNT. Lawsuit is still pending. If Batman had a parrot. Very nice. I was fooling around with Grok and coming up with some interesting crossovers between retro or vintage Japanese art with Batman the Animated Series characters. I don't know. I might share them. We'll see. Hello, anime rumper. Anima. Don't do this to me right now. My brain cells aren't all holding hands yet. Hello. So I have a few things to share that are fun, upsetty spaghetti, a little this, little that, and some announcements. I was actually going to save it for a little later in the show. But so I don't know if you're aware, I have a monthly griftathon the first Saturday of every month. Typically it's at 8:30 Pacific time. I might be pushing it to 9 Pacific. So it's a little bit later in the evening for some of y'all. Boosh! Howdy. The new font. I was fiddling with things. I forgot that they had options. We have an angry badger. Oh no. I've watched some actual badger videos on YouTube lately. It's Latin. No one knows how to say it. Okay. Good to know. They're mean little gossers, but I digress. So my griftathon, Moxie and the Misfits, where typically I have a few members of the Cabal or some other friends of the channel join me for some shenanigans. Historically, it was a 2-tier system, Gothy Moxie and then Cyber Moxie, but we are doing away with that. So let me see. I plan to do this later, but the new format is there's going to be, bear with me, hold on to your hats. So it's a Cryptopalooza. So me and my cohorts, we often talk about nerdy things, and the chat makes Erwin watch things, and like, I haven't seen a whole lot of shit either. So I figured this could be fun. So there's going to be a few wheels of destiny. There's going to be an anime wheel. There's going to be a movie wheel, good, bad, or otherwise, whatever. A comic review wheel. I've only recently purchased a couple of them. I enjoyed them, but there's a whole world out there that I have not been introduced to really or exposed to. So I thought that would be kind of fun. A Temu shopping spree. You can get a lot of shit for cheap, but I don't know with the tariffs now what that's going to do to horrific companies like Temu, websites like Temu. But you get to help me pick, and the panel too. You get to help me pick what we're going to buy. And I am totally stealing Legal Vice's grift on that boosh. Don't come at me. Anthony, hello, greetings. I don't know if you know Jeff of Legal Vices, who's no longer with us. He would do his monthly grift show. It used to be called Fuck It Friday. And the tiers were always just like every $100 he does a shot. That became problematic because he'd get 20 shots deep. And then he'd start like, rubbing certain areas for comedy, not for anything else. But so yeah, the Temu, that's totally Jeff's thing. He created a wheel, and this was pre-Erwin, so don't think I'm stealing this from Erwin. Don't you dare. I'm stealing it from Jeff. So he ended up having this entire wheel of just a variety of things that he'd eat something weird, and he'd have them on hand, so he'd doing it live. But that was it got him away from drinking so much because he was feeling it. Yikes. But yeah, hello, Seabrew, you're back. So I thought this would be kind of fun. So we have the anime wheel, we've got the movie wheel, we've got the comic wheel, the Temu shopping spree. 300 will go through misconnections, and I am at the mercy of chat or the panel and or a combination of both, and I will respond to an ad, and I will report back the exchanges that may or may not happen. I have responded to them before out of morbid curiosity, and I'm willing to do this for you. 400 would be the wild card wheel where the 3 wheels of destiny combine, and also the other options. So another team of shopping spree, misconnections ad, response, and they all just go on the giant wheel of destiny. And that will be 400. And then if 500 is reached, then I will be Gothy Moxie for an entire month. All my streams, Gothy Moxie. So Gothy Moxie is not going away. It's just, this is how we get there. And then you get me for a month. Just, emo and moody. No. Anyway, so that's the new grift. This is the wheel. So we're going to have a plethora of choices. And so I need your help on Fridays, though, because your Super Chat recommendations will be going on the wheel for the next Saturday Griftathon. So Fridays is where it's at throughout the month. Pre-FNT, lawsuit pending. Give me your suggestions for comics, movies, good, bad, or otherwise, and anime. So that's how we will get to the options on Saturday. But seeing as tomorrow is the first time I'm going to be doing it, I'll allow entries tomorrow as well. So that is that. And another announcement for the channel. I'm going to be adding, I'm wanting to do a weekly. We'll see if it's going to end up being a, every other week sort of thing. But I thought it would be fun to do a late night, because that's my schedule. Choose your own adventure. And I found this AI dungeon website, which seems pretty cool. And it's going to be kind of like chat can help me out with like where we choose to go. So there's a whole bunch of different stories, and it sets the scene and then gives you options on like where to take the story. So input from the chat would be awesome. They have all different styles. They've got anime, they've got Star Wars, they've got fantasy, they've got Pokemon apparently, all kinds of things. And they've been rated for people that have gone through the stories. So I thought that would be fun, something to go in blind into, and join me for the journey, So that's something I want to start doing maybe even next week. So stay tuned for that. I'll pick a genre and then we'll just go. So. Didn't Irvin say that his lawyer said the lawsuit is dead? Lore update. I have not received the paperwork confirming that. So as far as I'm concerned, we are still beefing, but friendly beef. We're keeping it civil. Lucifer, the Doberman. Hello. I miss people. Oh, Lord Dragneil. Hello. Sorry, I've been yapping. I've been neglecting you. But yeah, so that's the plan going forward. I'm going to see a little bit of changes and tweaks, but tomorrow, Moxie and the Misfits Griftapalooza is going to be fun. We'll do the wheels and we'll do the banter, and we'll play some games and stuff like we normally do. But I just thought it just adds some. There are levels, Jerry. Hey, B-Man. Hello. But yeah, so tomorrow, Leon will at least be there for sure. And I'm trying to snag a couple other Cabalians. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a nice change of pace. But for today, for the warm-up, member for 2 months, Lucifer the Doberman. I may be sick. Be sending love from Vancouver Island. Oh, my heart goes out to you. Lots of people are sick right now. I should really take my vitamins. I'm not even taking my one a day. What am I even doing with my life? Thank you, B-Man. Holy moly. Guacamole, that is. Guess it's avocado time. Look, Baldwin's finger from nowhere. Well, off the hip, but out of nowhere. Hello, sir. And thank you. I was not expecting this. And I don't have a but sure.
I love the chosen one. Loving him is lots of fun. We love the chosen one. Not as much as me.
Not as much as me. And they are working. Thank you so much. He's keeping us all in business doing this silly YouTube thing. And we appreciate and love him so much. No one loves him as much as me. It's on the record. It's official. Holy, they're working. It's so pretty. I feel like that chick in Irwin's little clip with the arrow, the bunny. Yeah. Thank you, ABF. We love you so much. Let's see. He's the best. Ooh. Did I have something else?
Okay, 60 for the resonator, and my grandson wants the sex robot.
See, he's just so generous. We love you so much. Where's my comments? Thank you. They are still going. It is, you never get used to it. Corn Boy, a member for 3 months. Thumbs up to you, sir. 2 of them, in fact. Let's see. Okay, where are we getting started? So we're warming up for today. This cracked me up. So somebody mic'd up the tennis players and thought it was a good idea. I thought it was hilarious.
My God, guys, turn it
Oh my.
This is going to be so good. Again. Oh, come on. You're famous for your grunts. People will leave him. I'm going to be loud. Okay. Oh, thank you.
I'm sure you did with microphone. I've never thought what they would sound like when they're doing it, because you just hear like the, I think you hear like the grunts sometime, but like, anyway, that was a fun one. Oh God. Oh, this other thing. So it's my algorithm. I don't think many of you guys in the chat, because you guys get these ads. I'm not going to show the ones that I'm talking about. I'll show you something else. But at least on Instagram, I've been getting a shit ton of pelvic Pilates ads that are kind of gross. They do like cross sections and like animations and like floppy fat and floppy titties and like, okay, it's not good. Your kids should mock you when you grunt at the gym. Kids are cruel. So yeah, the pelvic Pilates, it's a bit obscene. But also I was thinking back, like over the past several years or so, like we had those twerking class videos that shows like, okay. And then you had the pole dancing videos, not pole dancing videos, but like pole dancing gyms, like totally dedicated to just pole dancing fitness, which, to be fair, upper arm strength, amazing on those ladies. But this Pilates thing is really flooding the feed, if you will. And Verbal Riot had shared this, and he said when she tells you she's going to Pilates, it's a lot of this erotic fitness type of stuff, which, to be fair, I did purchase back in 2006. Carmen Electra's Strip to Fitness DVD collection. Not gonna lie, sex sells. I get it, but it's a bit much. Really? Was that really necessary? Was it? Marketing. Right? I mean, it's going to the gym, right? Is that what we're doing? Yes, that's what. TiVo, you know where they're at. They're climbing on roofs. I've seen the videos, climbing on roofs in people's cars and twerking there. That is the appropriate place, apparently, for some people. Okay. Okay, so there's that. Okay, let's see. Ooh, this is actually far more impressive, if you ask me. Where the pole's at? No, it's Pilates now. Poles are out. Pilates are in. The gooch. And heels no less. special talents on your resume? Got a couple Rossies. Bishop. Yeah, that's yeah, very impressive. Look at him in his little little undies. Oh wow. But yeah, pretty cool. Taps on my step. Did you hear in the news the story out of Germany where somebody found a body that they reported in a bag on the side of the road, and it would turn into a whole 5-hour investigation? You know, there might be a tier for that at some point. No. Get out of here. Get out. Get out. Straight to jail. But yes, so Germany, somebody reported finding a body on the side of the road in a bag. So police investigated about 5 hours worth. And let's look into it. They halt the murder inquiry over body found in woods after 5-hour forensics investigation reveal it's a sex doll. Who would do this? Is there a video? Oh, please. Is there audio? Oh, Erwin. What have you done? Poor thing. They're treating it like an actual crime scene, though. It's like, oh no. Hey, Jacob. So yeah, German police halted at the inquiry over body found in the woods after a 5-hour investigation. And I couldn't find it. It honestly didn't look that hard, but I had seen it on Crowder's show, the news story, and they were just super serious. And the way that they say sex pulpit without like laughing, I don't know. It was just hilarious to me. But they halted the inquiry after a 5-hour investigation revealed it's a sex doll. The female body was found by a dog walker on a demolition site in the city of Rostock, northeastern Germany, around 8 p.m. on Saturday. A large contingent of police, including homicide and forensic officers, as well as pathologists, were dispatched to the scene with drones and a specialist 3D scanner deployed to investigate. The area was cordoned off, and officers photographed the evidence before taking measurements of the remains with a ruler. 5 hours into the search, one of the investigators touched the corpse for the first time and quickly realized that it wasn't human. 5 hours to touch it. It was actually made of synthetic material. The female sex doll, known for its lifelike qualities, appears to have been charred before it was stuffed into a blue IKEA plastic bag. They probably swapped it. Oh no. Good question. I saw sex doll found on the side of the road and was worried they were onto me. Been to Germany lately. Apparently, this isn't even like, this is like the 3rd or 4th time that this has happened. People are just ditching their sex dolls on the side of the highway. Like, Germany, what's going on? Put your toys away properly. Dispose of them properly. Clean them as well, please. Yeah. So investigators believe parts of the doll's body were burned and disposed of in a public place on purpose. A funeral director hired to transport the body to a morgue was told their services are no longer needed, as police took the sex doll with them to dispose of it. I mean, good grief. What did it do to you? Good morning, James. Cheers. Oh, yeah. And today it's Jolly Rancher, green apple C4, promo code 1. Would this be good or bad PR? There's no bad publicity, I'm told. Hey, tech rat. There's a rat in the house. Never underestimate the weirdness that is German porn. Can't say I've seen any. No, I don't think I have. He was such a poor lover. Even an inanimate object walked out and set herself on fire. The company who made the doll can make ads on how real, authentic their dolls are. It's so good, it can trick the Germans. Ooh, 2 already? Wait, what time zone are you in? Maybe acceptable. Don't let Mr. Techred do your merch store. You know, I have a piece of history, so yeah, wasn't all bad. Only German porn Tebow has seen was that Rammstein video back in the day. Which one? Yes, please. Please do. Wow. Mr. Techrat says at least with a sex doll you can end it for mouthing off or saying no. I think you need to see your psychiatrist, maybe. Talk to somebody. Reach out. Hi, Melissa. You know, memes are illegal in most of Europe. I think littering, not treating your sex doll with dignity would probably be a crime in the UK as well. The officers at the scene reportedly agreed that they never had a case as strange as this one. I'm pretty sure there's 3 or 4 other incidents. But they are not the only ones who got tricked and believed a sex doll was an actual human corpse. In August of 22, horrified beachgoers in Thailand came across a naked body on the beach in the province of Chonburi, east of Bangkok. It looked like a naked woman was lying dead on the shore with only a t-shirt over her head. Paramedics and police rushed to the scene after receiving panic calls, expecting to be met with a dead body. Instead, they came across the sex doll, allegedly a Japanese model AV Idol, which is estimated to cost 469 pounds. Photos show the doll washed up on the beach with a naked leg clearly visible. They believed it was originally left in a river and floated down into the sea. And earlier the same year, police officers in the U.S. state of Georgia, responded to a call of a female body along a hiking trail. I mean, I guess that kind of looks 911 worthy. I wouldn't touch it. If you're the hiker, at least. Only to find a discarded life-size sex doll. But did they deploy the drones? Like, there are levels. There's gonna be a store revamp. I actually do need to get merch. I tried it back under my old channel name, WaifuCron. I had a few things. Sold a couple of things, but I haven't done anything since the revamp to Moxie Dame. Oh, I didn't even tell you. The German police officers named it Selena. Anyway, let's see. Oh my, she looks sassy. Probably why they ditched her in the forest. A little too mouthy. I don't know. Hail Sons of Shadow. How the heck can it be charred, but the clothes be mostly okay? Something smells fishy here and kind of like burnt rubber. Ew. Sometimes I make myself laugh. So I don't have a P.O. box for Moxie Day Media LLC. Actually, legit. Moxie Day Media, it's a thing now. So tax deductions. I'm on to you, Erwin. I am following in your footsteps. So yeah, that deputy said they saw what appeared to be the body of a woman wearing white socks. At first glance, the blonde-haired doll, which was covered in dirt and wearing blue shorts and a pink tube top, appeared somewhat lifelike, but deputies quickly realized, thank you, the body was actually a sex doll. I mean, read more why it took hours for police to work out a lifelike sex doll wasn't a dead body after they found it, but highway. Bruh. Oh my goodness. Speaking of ridiculous, California, San Francisco actually is launching a new initiative. And it's as ridiculous as you think San Francisco might. I mean, San Francisco.
San Francisco is launching a new speed safety pilot program backed by Democratic California Governor Gavin Newsom, where how much you pay for a speeding ticket depends on who you are, and it's all in the name of equity. On its website, the City Transportation Authority goes out of its way to explain that speed safety cameras will be dispersed across San Francisco in a, quote, equitable fashion. But not everyone will have to pay the same if they get a ticket. Get this. Low-income offenders qualify for steep fine discounts, guys, up to half off. And if you're homeless but speeding in your vehicle, you can get up to 80% discount.
I don't know, Washington or California, because a lot of our retards move to your area and then they turn your area more retarded. So I don't know. I think they're cousins. They're kissing cousins, at least a little inbred.
Discount. Jerry, here's just one of the many
They get the color swatch out. Where do you land on? Oh, okay. You know what? You don't have to pay. We'll write you an apology from the city.
problems I have with this. The reason for this program, for the speed cameras, was reportedly because of high injury areas, meaning where pedestrians have been hit and killed. So since all lives are equal, why are we giving discounts on speeding?
Excuse me, Mr. Alec Baldwin's finger. We don't call them homeless here. We call them unhoused persons. Gag.
Tickets when everyone should understand how serious it is to drive safely where people have died?
I couldn't believe this when I read this. I was like, is this really true? We are all equal in the eyes of the law. Oh, no,
Should be.
we're not. We're not all equal in the eyes of the law. Okay, so might this get extended eventually? So maybe if I commit a burglary and I don't have a lot of money, maybe that's okay. Or maybe I get a reduced sentence, or I just don't understand the logic operating here.
Okay, so she says something like extending to other crimes and whatever. I don't know about the prosecution of this individual, but I don't know if you heard about it. Mainstream media is not talking about it. But there was a 17-year-old boy, had a twin brother. They were at a track meet, and there's this melanated individual who's also running in the track meet. He was under their tent, and they asked him to move. He said no. One of the twins grabbed his backpack and was going to move it outside of their tent. This other 17-year-old pulled out a knife and stabbed him in the heart in response. Now, some of the news that has come out about the incident, they say a 17-year-old was tragically stabbed at a track meet. That's it. But if the roles were reversed, if the melanation was on the opposite end, it would be a hate crime. It would, the outrage, all the protesting that's going on now because this white boy was stabbed in the chest at a track meet isn't happening. So, yeah, maybe the prosecution side isn't going to be swayed, the color of his skin is going to change any of that. But as far as the coverage and the outrage and all that, it definitely does. So I don't know. Her saying that just reminded me of that case that the father, he's being extremely graceful. He gave an interview, said he's already forgiven the kid because God will deal with him, basically. And the twin brother who held him in his arms as he bled out, it's so sad and it's so senseless. But what mainstream media, what Democratic policies are doing, they're encouraging this behavior. They're stoking the flames of the hate against white people. And it's gross. It's so sad. And the powers that be, whether they're in the media, controlled by the higher powers that be, it's disgusting. It really is. And I hate it. And yeah, somebody said Moxie lives in California. Yeah, it is a shame. On vehicle, yes. Bums, hobos. I don't know. We'll probably put you on a list. Are sex dolls equal in the eyes of the law? Depends on which country you're in, maybe. A lot of roads are kind of old and probably somebody die on it. I don't think that hard about things like that. Well, I have to travel through the desert a whole bunch because highways go through the desert. And anytime it's nighttime and I see headlights out in the middle of freaking nowhere, they're burying a body out there. No doubt. Also consume an unhealthy amount of true crime. So my little demented. Let's see. Speaking of San Francisco and demented individuals, this one made me laugh. So San Francisco, I equate. Went to a concert one time. There were furries present. We got the gooch. The gooch is here. Oh my. Wait. We will discuss this later. From my pointy chin to my big forehead and my alien elbows, you know, what can I do, Gooch? What can I do? Stop living under billboard. Nerd Wars in 28 minutes. Yeah. So actually, Erwin told me to run a little longer so that you guys don't have to wait and it kind of just rolls over. So actually, did he have his stream scheduled yet? I'll go ahead and set up the redirect, but I will play this for you. So furries, back to furries. Yeah, they're not people, but there's like, I didn't know this sort of thing existed. I guess I would presume, but online communities, like Second Life? I don't know, where you put on an avatar and then you go about the world, right? Second Life? Anyway, so there's one for furries. And while I let this play, I'm going to set up the redirect. So
you got to stop collaring people. Nobody likes it.
What are you doing? Not a good
Why do
idea
you
to call
keep
the
doing
world
that?
creators. Let me go. Don't do that.
Come with me.
This guy's trying to collar me. Hang on.
You keep collaring people, not listening to staff. You're being a real fucking thorn in my side right now. I'm
You put
fucking
him in
annoyed
jail.
right now. We're not going to
Just
get
remove
rid
the
of the
collar.
collars.
Then I'm just going to keep
No,
doing
you're
it.
not going to keep doing it. You're going to stick right
Who's
there
gonna
in that
stop me?
damn jail. You're
Who's
going
gonna
to
stop
stay
me?
right there. You put this headset on, you have no fucking rights.
The next person you collar will be the last person you ever collar in this
Ooh,
world.
scary.
I'm going to get him.
Whoa. Whoa. Yo. Dude. Yo, get it off. Zero. Dude, get this shit off.
Oh, I'm back in jail. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Get fucked. Fucking little piece of shit. Don't fucking collar me. Go screw yourself.
Is it?
No way. You collared the moderator into the jail cell. You're not a very good moderator. You got
shut the
locked
fucking
in
ass
jail.
up. You go fucking F
Mod
yourself.
abuse.
Screw you, you asshole. Shut the ass up. You're
Dude.
fucking stuck in here. For fucking collaring me. Stuck in here with
You
these
told
little
me to-
fucks.
Sir, you got to stop.
Listen for the Doberman for 2. Thank you. A woman that likes true crime. That never happens. I know.
Oh, God, there is a gerbil.
Oh, they're gerbils. Animals abuse. Multiple gerbils.
in his pants.
Multiple gerbils recovered.
First suspect has multiple gerbils in his pants.
Erwin. Get on the ground, Mr. Pancake. And Guccivis with the 10 Canadian dollar dues. Nothing but love, no beef, ever. Yeah, says you. Leonard, hi. Would think that furries would be into BDSM. Consensual, apparently. Furries at all. Yeah. No beef, just pork. Bacon. Then let's Preston Esquire. Consenting adults can do whatever they want, but that doesn't mean it's normal. No. They got gear. Oh no. Oh, the chat moved on me. Lemmy Winks life matters. Oh, poor Lemmy Winks. Oh, speaking of weirdos, and this may not be news to you, but it's news to me. I've never played Baldur's Gate, and this is apparently old, but it was new in my timeline that nearly 200,000 players fuck the bear. God damn it. So let's see. This is an article from a while back, I guess. 3 players have gotten down and dirty with a bear. It will go down in history as one of the greatest games of all time. It was the star of the Game Awards in 2023, taking home 6 awards. With a 96% score on Metacritic, Baldur's Gate is currently the 21st highest rated game of all time, standing toe-to-toe with the likes of Resident Evil 4, Red Dead Redemption, and The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. To celebrate the 1-year anniversary of Baldur's Gate 3's release, Larian Studios had released stats for many of the choices available in the game, including banging bears. Got to admit that when I got into gaming journalism 5 years ago, I never expected to be articles about gamers doing the deed with bears, but this job was full of surprises. Where's my mouse? Super Troopers did bear forking first. Hey, bear fucker. Yeah. This is untrue. I've been called a bear by many a fruity fella, and I ain't getting no love from anyone. Oh. Alex Baldwin. Finger. I never did that on my... You know, missed opportunity. Hey, Zach. Druids, am I right? Oh my God. In a post on X, Larian Studios revealed many stats that have been collected by more than 15 million players that have played the 2023 Game of the Year. It's been a year since Baldur's Gate 3 was released, and you know what we've realized? Over a quarter of you can't be trusted to not pick a fight with a genie, and a surprising amount of you enjoy bear sex and tentacles. Perverts. Who would have thought? What is this? Where is this taking me? One of the romantic options in Baldur's Gate 3 is to get jiggy with it with Halsin, with the option to do it with his human or bear form. 70% of the 658,000 players chose to sleep with a human, while 30% chose the bear form. However, it's not just a thing for bears that some of the community have. Is when it comes to the Emperor, players can choose between the Dream Guardian form or seeking the sensual pleasure of Mind Flayer tentacles. We're not going to make it, are we? People, I mean. What's that say? Oh, there it is. Gooch is the closest thing to a bear I've ever held. I've seen the meat videos, seen the meat touching. That last one was really graphic. Just saying. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're 11:38. For those of you who weren't here, because there's 76 of you across platforms now joining us, I did explain a little bit of a revamp for my monthly Griff stream, which is tomorrow night, Moxie and the Misfits, where I am enlisting Cabalians and friends of the channel alike to join me. And we're changing up the tier system. And it's a Griftapalooza. So I'm going to have multiple Wheels of Destiny. And if it gets to 500, you get Gothy Moxie for a month. So what I will ask of you on Fridays going forward, because there's a lot of you who weren't here this morning early. No judgment, just saying you weren't here. I need your suggestions, super chat suggestions for anime, for movies, and for comics. And they will all go on the Wheels of Destiny, which will be spun on Saturday. And since it's, when are you going to cosplay in that outfit? I mean, I don't have a tier for that. But anyway. So tomorrow night, Moxie and the Misfits, it'll be a hoot. But yeah, that's the change. We're gonna have Wheels of Destiny, and then if we get to the higher tier, then everything goes on the wheel, responding to a misconnections ad, and yeah, ultimately, Gothy Moxie for a month. One of my cosplaying is Mara Jade. You know, people have been saying that a lot lately. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But speaking of butts, what do you think about these leggings? You know, when we imagine the future, you're asking Gooch. Yeah, thank you. Everyone needs to see that. For the calendar, the Gucci calendar. Absolutely. Hello, Matthew. Good to see you. Ooh, can we pick? You know, I actually considered having a tier where like I just pick Leon, but that's just me. Can we mute Leon all stream? I mean, that could be a little bonus. We'll see. $1,000 Jessica Rabbit dress month. I mean, I don't know. I'm not going to say no, but maybe someday. I also really want to get this Pikachu costume, like the big one. Like they're under $300. Like I want one. But yeah, this is not my my style. I just wonder what you thought. Break 750, mute Leon. I think every Cabalian should have that as a tier. For the giant Pikachu costume. Hold on. Hold, please. I have it on my desktop. I've been saving this for a long time. Yeah, it's right here. Hold, please. Oh, look at it. I mean, I couldn't really like stream and like talk and stuff. Huh? I could have my headset on inside. Anyway, more on that later. Oh no, let's talk about the Pikachu costume. This I get excited about. I'm sorry. I'm kind of retarded. Anyway. Let's see. We done any racisms yet? We haven't done any. Have we done racism yet? I don't think that other one counted. But this is a throwback to a Tosh.0 episode, and I think about Biscuit Neck way more than I should.
I would like you just to raise your hand whenever you feel the term I use is offensive. Cream jockey.
So they have a gay, they have a black guy, they've got an Asian woman, and I don't remember what the white woman is.
Okay. Water flaps. Here comes a pack of water flaps.
Just wait.
Lock up your dogs.
Now that doesn't sound good. Yeah, that.
Explain this wheel. Are we just going to discuss the topics in it or what? No. Okay. Hold, please. For the record. Okay. So, as with many of you know, on Erwin's show, he has spin the wheel and it can land on movies for him to watch or things to review, right? So, there's going to be an anime wheel. So, if we hit 100, I spin the anime wheel that has your suggestions on it, and I will watch and I will review it. Same with movies. There'll be a separate wheel for that. Spin it, I watch it. The comic, same thing. Spin it, I buy it, I read it, I'll review it. If we get to 400, there's a wild card wheel that has all of the other aforementioned wheels, anime recommendations, movie recommendations, comic recommendations, as well as the shopping spree, misconnections ad. So it's all going to be on there. So it's not going to be a discussion per se, but I will watch and review whatever we land on. So if that makes sense. If we need more clarification, let me know. But back to this nonsense. And we're going to be out of here shortly. So
Okay. Sugar taster.
That's a little offensive.
What do you think sugar taster means?
I don't know. I don't know why you think that he tastes sugar.
Why do you keep pointing to the black person? That's what I want.
They
Saddle shins.
saddle shin. What that mean?
Bunch of stinking saddle shins.
Using sentence.
I just did.
That was sentence.
Yes. Clink clunk.
Clink clunk.
Clink clunk.
Hey, we did the railroad and we did all that work and then you come back
Oh, no.
and use this kind of term.
Okay, it is not directed toward
Clink
anyone.
clunk,
It's just
the
the word
train.
clink clunk.
I don't like it. Sounds
Okay. This is all good research, guys. Thank you. Biscuit neck. God help us if we ever have a biscuit neck in the White House.
I've heard about redo of healer.
Offend you.
I've heard
You
things.
shouldn't say that.
You shouldn't say biscuit neck. You guys
I thought it was something against whites.
You thought biscuit neck was negative toward whites.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Spoon face.
I don't like that. Because lots of Asians got round face and they might think you're talking about them.
Right, but I think of a spoon, I think of concave. I think it's an Asian slam, huh? Spoon face.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gooch is going to call me a spoon face now. Next, and know it. Suns and Shadows. I look forward to Fridays, not because it's the last day of work, but awesome streams all day, including this one. Hanging with fantastic people helps. It do. You really do. Uh-oh. Gooch is already dying thinking about it.
Yeah, because
Spoon face. Apple picker. Why are you offended by apple
Because
picker?
no one called me an apple picker.
What if you were to pick an apple?
I'm still not an apple picker.
Let me find one that you are okay. Which one can I call you? Hinto?
No.
Water flaps?
No.
Chinbird?
No.
Bucket ducker?
No.
Dirty legs?
Nah.
What about door donkey?
Hell no.
You
Hell
find
no.
tan eyes?
To a degree.
No, tan eyes it is. Well, thank you.
Tan eyes it is. I used to watch Tosh all the time. Me too. I think he's funny. I know he's not everybody's cup of tea, but I like Tosh. I think I mentioned it in one of these streams before, but a gal I know and work with, she was asked to be on his podcast like a couple weeks back. She didn't even know who he was because she's like 22 years old or something. It's like, she's like, I didn't know he was famous until after I was off the podcast. I'm like, girl, girl, you're stupid. Boosh. Oh boy. Okay, we've got 14 minutes before pre-FNT when the redirect is already set up. So you just need to sit back and relax. YouTubies will redirect you over to pre-FNT. Just put your feet up, sip your C4, Yeah, my friend that went on Tasha's podcast. Yes, friend and coworker. She is cute. She's got a booty on her too. Let's see. Oh, this irritated me. The next thing. So I don't know about you, but I watched a lot of 90s cartoons, Captain Planet being one of them, and it's a whole lot of propaganda. I understand that now. Hey, Professor Savage Dad. Oh, people on the panel are stupid. Oh no. I got Sour Black Cherry Warheads Ghost to drink. Ooh. I think I've had that one once. Pretty tasty. I like the sour. John Washburn just realized that Gucci looks like an 80s movie villain. Is that the Italiano? Brittany, who for research purposes? Oh no, her name is Cassidy. She's a dog trainer. So if you go to his channel on YouTube, he interviews like my dog trainer, my landscaper, my therapist, whatever. She was a recent guest. And so Captain Planet, lots of propaganda. I didn't really remember this one though, and it bothers me.
This 90s TV show called Captain Planet straight up indoctrinated kids into believing the world was overpopulated.
It's increasing by 90 million people each year.
But the Earth is not getting any bigger.
So when it is your turn to have a family,
keep it small.
You're joking. The woman who created Captain Planet is the co-founder of the largest freestanding abortion facility in—
Look at those traps. Ted Turner helped create Captain Planet. Yeah, very dark and retro.
in the world. The depopulationist agenda proves over and over again they do not care about you or me or humans in general. During the pandemic, European nations promised to send medical aid over to Africa, but instead of sending, ventilators and PPE, you know what they sent? $2 million worth of abortion kits. Canada used millions of dollars of their COVID-19 funding to promote abortion in Africa. And let us not forget that during COVID, abortion facilities got to stay open and received government handouts because they were essential. There is a record low fertility rate in America that's becoming a looming threat. Other nations like Denmark, Italy, and Germany are frantically pushing pro-family incentives because they've realized their replacement rate is too low and their nations are literally facing extinction. Luckily, I do think that there are probably a lot of people alongside me who feel when we are told that you can't have a lot of babies, it actually just kind of makes us want to have babies even harder. So you played yourself.
Who's Brittany Slays? I don't know Brittany Slays. Hold on. Where did my thingy bobber go? Thingy bobber, where are you? Oh, there you are. Let's see. What else do I have for you today for the last little bit? Home stretch. Everybody feeling limber? Ready for pre-FNT? Oh, last week I bashed women a little bit, but we're going to get to that. Has anyone seen the barbershop pranks with the mouth thingy? These are just funny. And then we'll bash the ladies. That's fun.
Get your stinking ass off of me. What the fuck?
Not all women.
What's going on, man?
Just the ones that suck.
Hey, bro, what the fuck? Bro.
The fish hook though. That oh my god.
Are you doing that?
Eyeballs. What does that hair do? Hey, come on.
What are you doing?
I don't know if it's fake. I don't know. Nerd Files. Hail. Probably our Lord and Savior APF War Master. Anyway, that was funny. Let me get rid of some of these taffy doos. Ooh. Do we keep it fun for the last few minutes? Yeah. I'm not going to get into another female teacher having relations with a student. We're not going to do that one after all. We're going to keep it funny because this is the warm-up for all the fun of pre-FNT with Nerd Wars. Coming at you in 8 minutes. This is the clip I was trying to find last week, but I didn't have it saved. So, quickest a man's point has ever been proven in history. So, this is a little podcast group. I don't know the name. But they're playing a joke from a dude, probably 80s, 90s era. We don't have the video of the comedian, but we have the audio. So.
I learned a lot about women. I think I learned exactly how the fall of man occurred in the Garden of Eden. Adam and Eve were in the Garden of Eden, and Adam said one day, wow, Eve, here we are at one with nature, at one with God. We'll never age, we'll never die. And all our dreams come true the instant that we have them. And Eve said, yeah, it's just not enough, is it?
No, that's not funny.
I was just waiting for more.
Well, that was kind of his point.
Oh,
that's kind of what he was saying. I mean,
Too perfect. So I'm presuming Bill Hicks is the comedian. Bill S. Preston, Esquire. It's too perfect. Lucifer the Doberman with the Canadian vibe. Thank you. Check out Unleash the Archers after stream. You won't regret it. Unleash the Archers. Like on YouTube? Or is it outside of YouTube? You know what? I'll just look it up. I will find it and I will do just that. And you know what?
And a friendly reminder, f you, Leon.
Who never watches my shows. But
Score a direct hit.
thank you, Lucifer the Doberman. Yes, Bill Hicks is the comedian. He passed away some years ago. Okay. Yeah, I've seen the video. I just didn't know his name. I've seen that particular video, including his skit. Ugh, words are hard. Guccianese has got me. Gooch is in the chat. The Guccianese has come for me. It comes for us all. Oh, another funny one about women. Why do they lie to each other? Why do we do this? Well, this video will tell you why.
And then I slept with his dad. Hey, check out CJ.
If you really love me, you would delete all the girls in your contact list.
That's crazy. Even my mom?
Especially your mom.
What? You know what? I am done with you. Goodbye.
So pathetic. We should say something to her that'll ruin her life forever. I know just the thing.
Hey, CJ. We just wanted to tell you something. It looks like another man broke up with you.
And we wanted you to know he didn't deserve you anyway.
He didn't?
No, you're the best thing that's ever happened to him.
Yeah, you're right.
You deserve to be treated like a queen.
And nothing you did was wrong. Everything is his fault. You really think so?
Yes. Don't change anything about you.
You're literally perfect. Wow, thanks, guys. I was just about to self-reflect on all my failed relationships and take a long, hard look in the mirror. But instead, I'll just keep blaming all my dating problems on other people.
Exactly.
So you see, lying to your girlfriends makes you look like a good person, while also decreasing competition in the dating pool. If you told your friend the truth, she might improve herself and find a more suitable mate than you. So instead, just lie. It'll make her feel better and allow you to marry a better husband. Telling your friends the truth, not even once.
Too freaking good. Okay, we got a couple minutes. There was just a lot to unpack on this one. This is apparently a Facebook group or some group on some social media platform. Fat women have standards and don't have to settle for fat men. 251 members. Yeah. Deduce what you will. But here's a chica that wasn't retarded. She's pretty actually based. A female fencer took a knee instead of competing against a biological male. USA Fencing disqualifies and expelled her from the college tournament, even though her male opponent played for the men's team just last year before switching to the women's team. We're not going to watch the whole thing. It's just based. I don't know. You tell me. No, thank you. Yeah. I have bulge and everything. I don't know. Maybe they're super all formed that way, but still. Why won't you fence me, bro? High pitch sound is super annoying. She's like, no, I'm not going to do it. No, thank you. And yep, you're out. You bigot. Trans female. He's a girl now. I don't know. I don't know. Keep the boys and girls separate. Well, she's a guy, so. Anyway, so let's see. And we do have time for one more funny, and then we're going to get up on out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out with me for the last hour, all 81 of you. If you could do the YouTube thingies and the like and the subby thing. I'm like 50 subs away from 2K. Been doing this for almost 2.5 years, almost. But yeah, really super duper cool. I appreciate you guys hanging out and laughing with and at me, mostly with me. Appreciate that, except for Gooch. He's always making fun of me for my immutable characteristics. But let's end on this one. This father and son duo have tons of funny videos and worth a watch.
What's good, my REI tards?
No.
DEI tards.
I think that's something different.
Oh, yeah. One of those things all the white people in Portland are up in arms about, and then the other one's that diversity hire deal. Hey, camp down races. We look like you were affected by gay light savings time. Kumbaya. Today we'll be cooking Vienna sausages on our George Foreskin grill. You know, the last time something from Vienna and a camp got together, it didn't turn out so good.
You know I know how to start a fire.
Oh, that's right. You were in the Spread Eagle Scouts. Did you and Scoutmaster Dan rub two sticks together, man?
Maybe if this goes well, we can be like camping influencers.
Oh, yeah. Like Van Life, Gabby Patino. You can be her.
Is she a vlogger, bro?
Was. Like many great father-son duos, he and I learned how to pitch a tent together. And then we put up this piece of shit.
Dad, this looks like the thing on Doctor Who.
You would know a lot about erecting a TARDIS. I love the great outdoors. That's where I find my zen.
Oh, shit. What was that?
There's some of my Columbia camping gear. Yes, I heard what happened to the park rangers. Well, Terry, I don't care if he has a job.
Dad.
You too.
I think I can see the North Star.
I think that's actually just a Black Hawk helicopter or the remains of SpaceX. Who am I, Drewski at a Diddy party? Because I'm about to pull my tiny wiener out. And then I'm going to open these sausages. I got to piss real bad. Right now, I'm making my own outhouse.
No, Dad, they're going to put you on the list again.
Oh, I never came off the list, bud. Oh, it smells like Angel Reese's mustache.
Why do you know what that smells like?
Because I'm bricked up, son. Oh, it smells like Penn State football. How big do you think these are? About 6 inches?
Yeah, I bet they got great personality.
I drank the outhouse. Did you ever think that R. Kelly was just trying to prevent a ton of jellyfish stings? Kadarius Tony Cox.
He has multiple? Their wieners are turning brown.
That's all right. We'll feed them to the Kardashians.
Feed?
Now to see if it's busting or not. Tent cock.
All right, guys, I think it's time. So I'm going to hit end stream. You're going to roll over to PRE-PRE-FNT, and I will see you on that side. Thanks so much.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Moxie, it's Erwin. I just wanted to remind you that my pending lawsuit is moving forward and you'll be served shortly. If the legal system fails, as it does by design, I will once again be forced to take out my righteous vengeance on Grogu. The beatings and all of the moratoriums will continue until justice is served. By the way, I've moved up pre-FNT by 2 hours. Good luck, sister. Also, I think Leon might actually be a gay. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Come here, baby Grogu. Later, Mox.